On this Jeep, this spring was bad. It was caused by accident right there. So basically it threw the suspension off, which of course didn't improve the ride any.
Are you talking about that one ride?
Yes. So
yeah.
did a little trailing and Danielle's drink, whatever.
Oh, God.
Whoa, that's a hill.
I know. Water went everywhere.
It went all over the place back there.
I was in the back seat, and it was just like this was after the accident, and we had replaced that side. We did not replace this side, and the back end was like this. I mean, I literally was bouncing all over the place, and I said it seemed unnormal that it would be so bouncy, and they said that's how Jeeps are. So I was like, okay. That's right.
She was. So we fixed this, but when you actually put a new component in your suspension system, you're going to have to readjust it. So you're going to have to loosen everything up and let it settle. Because just like when you lift a Jeep, and if you leave the suspension unsprung and you tighten it up, it's going to ride like a corn cob going down the road. So don't do that. And, but our son was showing us other things he's done with this Jeep, like loading 8 people in it.
Contributed to the problem we were having.
Well, he was bottoming out the suspension. But I loosened it all up, let it resettle, and then tighten it back up. And to check your suspension, all you need is a tape measure. Now, to adjust your suspension, you will need a socket wrench and some wrenches, or just wrenches, whatever you prefer. So let's get into this.
I don't like cabbage.
It's a 16-inch fan. We're going to mount it up. They're in a temperature switch relay. You keep wiping the Jeep.
Good, just sweating on everything. The whole floor over here, I can't step back.
Okay, we didn't have to move the exhaust. We didn't have to jack up. We didn't have to do anything. Look at that. So this Jeep was involved in an accident. And so this side here is higher than the other side by about an inch. And to fix this and check it, you'll need a tape measure to see which side's the highest, some sockets, and some wrenches. So to check this on either side, you'll have to just put a tape measure, and I like to use the furthest point of my bumper and measure it up. And this one is, I'd say 22 1/8 or 22 1/4. It doesn't have to be exact. And this one right here, 20 3/4. So yeah, and you'll repeat it on the front. Now let's show you what you have to loosen up to get it adjusted. To loosen it up, you want to take and loosen up this and this on the rear of your spring. This is on the back of the Jeep. So get your wrench and then loosen it. Of course, this one's the hardest. I had to move my muffler out of the way over here. And then you'll do the same on the top, and you'll loosen this guy. Wow. And you may have to loosen this up. I'm going to try it without it. Now, in your front spring, your shackle is going to be on the very front. This is what caused the main issues in the accident, because the car slid under the bumper, hit these shackles, and messed up these springs. This is a brand new spring, and that is loose, and that is loose. Okay, so now I'm going to loosen up the other side, and wow, that was good and tight. So now I'm going to snug all this up. And Now this is 100 foot-pound, so I'm not going to break that bolt with this. And this one is also 100 foot-pounds. This one below is 95. Now let me get my torque wrench. Okay, so I have this set to 95. Oh wow, that's pretty close with the wrench. And we'll turn this up to 100. Okay. So I'm just going to tighten up the front and the other side, and then we'll come back and we'll look at the measurements, see how we did. So if you see the shackle right here, this one, it's got about an angle like this. So, and then we'll go look at the other side. And this one right here is about, it's about the same position. So we're good. Now let's go check our measurements and see how it looks. So we'll go ahead and take a measurement right here. You'll see it's 22. Now let's go look at the other side. Looks like it's a hair under 22. You can also check this at the tires on the fenders. I like to go into the corner of the vehicle because I feel it gives me a more accurate representation. But that's about 7 right there. And on the other side, pretty close to 7. Okay, so I got the suspension done. It is, it may be a little bit off on the back, but it's not noticeable anymore to where it was.
Well, because it was doing, if you looked at the back of the Jeep, it was like this.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't good.
You can see the spring, and this was way high.
Pretty much tilting him over.
Solved that issue, and our son says the Jeep looks like it did when we originally put the suspension on.
Well, before he got hit.
Yes.
Before the accident.
Oh, that was horrible.
That has caused so much more issues than...
So, yeah, we almost got that fixed, but still got a few hiccups to work out from that. But you can also see where we did the suspension lift in a link down below. And yeah, this is a 4-inch lift. You don't have to do the, what's that thing called?
I don't know, babe.
You don't have to do the slip yoke eliminator on the transfer case. And you do have to drop lower the transfer case, which actually you have to do some trimming inside, but it's a lot cheaper than what the slip yoke eliminator costs with the new drive shaft. So that's an add benefit of going with 4 versus 4.5 or 5, because they all have that as a requirement.
Yeah, I watched them do it. I didn't do it. Looks hard.
Yes, she wanted to so bad. I just had to say,
yeah.
No, we're going to do this on.
I was so ready to jump in and do stuff under the Jeep. Yeah.
So we got that done, and also after we got done with that, we were really hungry. So if you're hungry as well, go check out.
That's what I would be. That's what I was doing. I was cooking.
Go check out her eats at our blog, or you can see videos in our website. If you go to our blog, you can subscribe for just the content you want, whether it's DIYs,
we have
recipes. Yeah.
There's YouTube videos of me cooking.
Yes. And every one of the videos is in the blog, and you can just subscribe for what content you want, whether it's DIYs or if it's recipes, which recipes are yummy. I like the recipes. But
I'm getting a lot more people subscribing to my recipes.
She is.
Thank you.
And that's on the email subscribe. That's if you do the 1 click, that's everything. But if you email subscribe, you can get the content you want. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It's down there, it looks like this. If you like our channel...
Not this one. Oh, they took it off.
I don't think they did yet.
Oh, okay. Well, not this one.
If you like our channel, subscribe. Get a lot more of us.
Well, if you like us, I know we're a little kooky sometimes.
We are definitely kooky. And y'all please take care.
All right, bye. Nope, there no one else to say.
I gotta go wash my hands.
I'm gonna get this light off.
I am. Oop, that's long landscape.